Today on The Art of Adjusting, we'll be talking about liability claims. I'm Chantal Roberts, and I'm joined by Cupid's corporate attorney, Ari Singer of Singer Katz. And I should say that this is Cupid as in the god of love and not the American singer of the same name. Ari, thanks so much for being here.
I'm happy to be here and to get away from the kids.
Yeah, I can understand that. I hear that if it's not, it is not a Zoom meeting unless there's some kids crying in the background or dog barking or maybe my cat Zoom bombing us. So there you go. Ari, Valentine's Day is right around the corner, and most people wouldn't associate it with general liability or product liability claims, but you've seen your fair share of these kind of losses, right?
Well, I'm not quite sure of where you've heard of such things, as I can't discuss the settlement of any of those claims, which may or may not have occurred at any time in the past or present.
That's a very attorney answer.
I try my best.
Diving right into the heart, pun totally intended here, of the matter. Cupid is the son of Venus and Mars, the god of war. Now, this explains why he uses an arrow to make people fall in love. But with today's divorce rates, can Cupid ensure his product true love?
Well, as you know, Cupid isn't hired by anyone. And so his gratuitous service is really to start the love process. And he's been successful for thousands of years. And quite frankly, he's better than the irrelevant and electronic competition, which will soon disappear. As far as Cupid's liability, he is insured, but mainly whatever humans do after Cupid is their own responsibility. And he's simply not ever liable.
All right. Well, what do you say to the detractors of Cupid who allege that he's responsible for their failed relationships? Is that going to be a defective product, or surely your work, which usually isn't insured?
I don't think so. He's, first of all, he's an independent contractor, and his gratuitous terms are the way it is. But quite frankly, all failed relationships are because humans are fallible, unlike my client.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to try to share my screen with you real quick because I have a photo, Ari, of what I want to show you. I have a photo of Cupid's alleged target practice, and you'll note here that he has missed his target like twice. What do you say about that?
I have no idea where you got these from. These photos are obviously an artistic representation and prove nothing. And they will definitely not be admitted into present court cases, which are going on. But more importantly, we're here about insurance. So let's get going. Next question, please.
All right. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. You know, the lawsuit that you had mentioned says that the arrow is defective. Is there a products liability claim here?
I do not recall mentioning any lawsuits. However, in any case, Cupid does not make arrows. Vulcan, the god of smithing, has made them. And I can say that he's insured under a fleet policy that applies to all the gods, which are my clients. But as I mentioned before, all the gods are infallible, and they never make mistakes, and their products are always perfect.
Wow. I mean, I guess you're right there. Of course, I automatically think, and you know, you don't have to answer, of course, but usually acts of God are not covered, such as, I don't know, a hailstorm or whatever, earthquake, that sort of thing. I mean, you can buy insurance, so I'd love to see that policy, but I guess you're not going to spill any of those beans. I know you're busy. Won't keep you any longer. Is there something that you would like to share with us? Anything that we should know about you? And
sure. I love talking on LinkedIn, and I just want to let you know that I'm expanding my practice to include the gods of Olympus. Oh. And so if anyone has connections to the Greek gods, I'm more than happy to talk to them.
Great. Yeah, we'll put that out there when we're advertising the vlog. We'll see if maybe someone will know someone and can get you an introduction. What about the Egyptian gods? Just FYI, real quick plug, I take Egyptology classes. So, maybe the Egyptian gods, you'd be looking into them, or the Phoenicians or something like that.
As long as there are no conflicts of interest, I'm happy to talk to them. However, my hieroglyphics are a little rusty, and I may need you for some translation services.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, it's hard to do. All right. All right. Thank you so much for talking with us about Cupid and his products of true love. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you. This week I discussed product liability of Cupid's true love with his attorney, Ari Singer. Every claim is different and every insurer has different protocols for handling losses. However, this being in the litigated world we're in, see below for some legalese. Few claims go to a jury trial, and picking the expert who has been deposed the most or who's gone to trial the most may not be the correct expert. Failing to have a second set of eyes on the claim in order to save some expenses isn't always the best way to resolve a loss. As an expert witness and a former claims adjuster, I am sharing my experiences in the art of adjusting. Thank you for listening. I appreciate your time.